covering the villages for you. TK Cross and the VNN News Team.
On today's Lifestyle Show, help is now available if you were late filing your taxes, and free seeds to get that garden going. Hi there, and thank you for joining us. If you've fallen behind the income tax 8 ball, you're not alone. But alas, I bring good news. Although tax day has come and gone, the village's tax aid volunteers are still ready and willing to help. The local volunteer organization, which is part of AARP, started its summer program this week to assist taxpayers who were unable to complete their returns ahead of the regular deadline. The program will continue through September. Appointments start at 1 p.m. Mondays at Colony Cottage Recreation and can be made at villagestaxaid.com. If appointments are already booked, tax aid volunteers recommend checking back regularly as spots may become available. The Marion County Public Library System introduces its Seed Library to encourage and inspire home gardening. The Marion County Public Library System recently opened its Seed Library at the Ocala Public Library. The library will provide free seeds and information to promote gardening and growing food at home. The Seed Library was created in a joint effort with the Marion Soil and Water Conservation District and the UF-IFAS Extension Marion County. A variety of seeds are available, including vegetables, fruits, flowers, and herbs. Those with a library card from the Marion County Public Library System are eligible to select seeds. To learn more, visit the website shown. Up next, we'll head out with the Pokemon on the Go Club. But first, here's a look at the weather in the villages for the next 5 days.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather. Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
It's spring clearance at Kart World Golf Cars. Buy one new 2025 club car on wood and get a second club car at half price. His and hers, or bring a friend. There's never been a better time to buy. Available with gas, electric, or lithium power in 2, 4, and 6 passenger vehicles. Kart World Golf Cars, proudly serving Central Florida for over 37 years. Visit our modern showroom for a test drive today. Highway 27 441, 1 block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake.
Back before Alicia could spend time with her grandbaby. Before she had a successful heart transplant. Even before she received a revolutionary device that kept her failing heart working until her transplant. Before all that, Alicia chose UF Health, which shows how your story ends has everything to do with where it all begins.
Sometimes people forget there's an option, a luxury option right here in Ocala. Discover Volvo's elegance, safety, and innovation at Jenkins Volvo Cars Ocala. Upgrade to a brand new Volvo today and drive the future. And for your convenience, we'll even bring a test drive right to your door. Luxury isn't far away. It's right here and it's waiting for you. Start shopping now at JenkinsVolvoCarsOcala.com. Luxury made simple. Visit us at Jenkins Volvo Cars Ocala. Welcome to the family.
Groups of all kinds meet up all over the villages, but one group is taking their fun to their phones with the help of some fantastical creatures.
It's a game for your phone, and it's free. You can sign up. Anybody can sign up, and if you come here, we can help you through the basics. We also now have a monthly meeting here and get together and talk about what's happening in Pokemon around the world, so on and so forth, as well as here. We'll get anywhere from, in the middle of the winter, from 10 to 25 people out on a Wednesday night to do raids. And then we've got other people remoting in fact, to the point where you can only have 20 doing a raid at a time. We'll have 2 or 3 groups all raiding because we can invite people from around the world as well. We first moved here a couple years ago, and we found out there was a group that met up in Spanish Springs, and that's a little bit of a drive for us. So we just sort of started getting people together, and as we would see people play Pokemoning, and we'd be in Brownwood every week. We wear our shirts and stuff like that. Pretty soon we all just started snowballing. I kind of organized it with my wife, and we got a couple of friends, and then Julie Radish actually started taking the bull by the horns, and so she actually got it to be an official club. In addition to that, she has become what's called an ambassador.
It took me 5 months to obtain that title, and everybody else would tell you it's important to them because they get perks for me being an ambassador. I tell people I'm the facilitator of fun. My job, that I see it, is just to gather people, get everyone together, to have the fun. I host an event, so I gather everyone, let them know what the rules are, what things they need to prepare ahead of time so that they're prepared and ready to battle, or if it's just a friendly catching thing. It depends on the thing that we're doing. There's so many different aspects to the game. It's gotten people to come out and play, spend more time outside, getting more sense of a community. If they were still playing Pokemon but they were on their own, it gives them a sense of getting together with others, and it's just more fun to play with others.
I didn't know any of these people when I moved here 2.5 years ago, and so it's a chance to do that. Playing Pokemon in general, I've gone all over the place. I was in Hawaii once and saw Pokemon, then got a friend in Hawaii. Got friends all over the place because of Pokemon.
I always tell people, if they say, oh, that's a kid's game and stuff, I mean, that may be true, but us older folks do it too. Who doesn't play a game on their phone? Pokemon Go is just another game, and there's just so many aspects to it and ways that you can play and individualize things that you like to do. So the group helps to do that. For me, it's the social aspect of it, and that is the most fun.
Come on out. Anybody who's never played before and you want to learn how to do it, we can help you even start right out, even loading it if you need, from total scratch to players who have been playing for quite a while. So it's wide open. Come on up, have fun. We're a good group. We always encourage and help people out. It's a good, friendly group, and highly recommend it.
How would you like to do a deep dive into Florida's pristine waters? You can seize the opportunity Florida's warmth provides year-round by exploring its waters with scuba diving. Visit some of Florida's warmer waters like the Florida Keys or Florida Springs. Blue Grotto Dive Resort is a popular freshwater site for divers of all experience levels. This underwater cavern boasts 72-degree waters year-round. Lou Key is another popular diving spot in the Keys thanks to its coral reefs and aquatic animals. Lou Key Sanctuary Preservation Area hosts a diverse underwater ecosystem to explore. Ginnie Springs offers 3 dive sites, including Devil's Springs System, Ginnie Ballroom, and Santa Fe River. To find out more about these dive sites and experiences they offer, see the websites provided. Coming up, we'll be on the go with Whit Watson. But first, in order to keep facilities in the Villages well maintained, here are some temporary closures to consider as you plan your week.
I'm Daria here with your Recreation Roundup. This summer's Camp Villages brochure is available at all recreation centers and online at districtgov.org. Staff and volunteers have created a wonderful array of activities for you and your grandchildren to attend together. Registration for weeks 1 through 4 will begin on Thursday, May 15th. Whether your grandkids live nearby or are coming for a visit, mark your calendars to get involved in this summer's Camp Villages programs. As a friendly reminder, please always carry your original hard copy Villages ID or a guest ID with a photo ID. Only original copies of ID cards are accepted at the recreation centers. All rules and regulations posted in the recreation facilities should be followed at all times.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
You love the sunshine.
The sunshine. Sunshine. Sunshine.
It makes you happy.
So happy because I'm happy. Clap along.
You love great music. It makes you smile.
You make me smile. Make me smile. Just to see you smile.
Your Villages soundtrack. WVLG.
Your home is your sanctuary, but sometimes bad things can happen. When you have Renewal by Andersen's exclusive Acclaim Impact windows, you'll have peace of mind knowing your windows can handle Florida's harshest conditions. They can resist the corrosive effects of saltwater, protect against windborne debris, and stand up to hurricane-force winds. Call now before this special offer ends. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 12-month special financing. Call or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen.
From the Villages Daily Sun Sports Department, here's Stephen Heineman with your VNN Sports Shorts.
Hey there, welcome back to the midweek local rundown on VNN Sports Shorts. I'm Stephen Heineman, and I'd say we're now officially in the time of year where every day is either blisteringly hot or pouring rain. However, a little weather shouldn't stop you from participating in the sports action around the Villages. Let's see what's going on around the community. The Villages golf schedule is one thing that might get affected by the weather throughout the summer, but the schedule is pretty full anyways. We just finished up the Executive Golf Trail Scramble last week, and if you're one of the people who won at the 13 locations, congratulations. Now we look ahead to the rest of this full month of golf. This Thursday at Glenview, you can go watch the 2-man Summer Series. It has a Ryder Cup format, so it should be a fun watch. After that, there's registration open right now for the rest of May's schedule and the entirety of June's schedule. If you want to play in an event or just get the lay of the land for what's coming up, everything is on golfthevillages.com. The Villages softball is back underway, and shout out to the Kings, the Norsemen, and the Bad News Bears for being the 3 Division I teams to win their first game. The Norsemen and Bad News Bears will be playing each other this Friday at 9 a.m., so if you want to watch, head out to Everglades. Later on Friday night, the Villages will have Friday Night Lights back for just one night this spring. The Villages High School will be hosting its football spring game against Zephyr Hills in Middleton. Kickoff is at 7 p.m., so if you want to see live football, head down. As always, I'd like to thank you for joining me for another midweek local rundown on VNN Sports Shorts. I'm Stephen Heineman, and I hope to see you all again soon.
We all love a good Broadway play, and here in the Villages, you'll have that opportunity to experience a classic with KC Productions, which is currently rehearsing for Godspell. Whit Watson is on the go to check it out.
VNN was on the go with Whit Watson.
Day by day, day by day. Oh, dear Lord, 3 things I pray. To see thee more clearly.
Today we're on the road at Odell Recreation Center, where KC Productions of the Villages is in rehearsal for the Broadway classic Godspell. This musical, based on the Gospel of Matthew, features theater veterans and newcomers alike. Their director is a Broadway veteran himself and a Villages favorite, the multi-talented Alex Santoriello.
Hey, we open in a couple weeks. It's going great, and we hope that a lot of people will be able to come out and enjoy it. The music is really great. The message will touch a lot of people's heart, but it's done with humor, and it's a beautiful show.
Day by day, oh dear Lord, 3 things I pray.
We have some people, I think, who've not been on the stage very often, especially in shows, musicals like this. They do concerts sometimes and they perform, but it's different when you put them together with an entire cast. So they're learning, but they're doing a great job. And the pros I can always count on.
It was this man, I tell you.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Not the other who quitted of his sins. For he who exalts himself shall be humbled. But he who...
It's a beautiful show. You don't want to miss it. It's funny. It's a great message. And you'll have fun.
The show debuts May 20th at the Savannah Center. On the go in the Villages, I'm Whit Watson.
All you fisher persons, mark your calendars. The state of Florida will allow license-free fishing during upcoming designated weekends. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission has designated weekends when residents of all ages can fish without a license. Saltwater fishing is license-free June 8th and 9th, and freshwater fishing is legal without a license on June 14th and 15th. For all the rules and regulations, visit myfwc.com. We'll be back with more from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
And now for the 3-day VNN forecast presented by Frank Gay Services.
This golf cart means Gold Key Roofing is in the neighborhood. We just completed this roof for Gary. How do you think we did?
I tell you, I love my new roof. You did a fantastic job. I hated the thought of having to replace my roof, but I'll tell you, it turned out better than I could have expected.
Gold Key Roofing is proud to serve this community and countless others. Thank you, Gary, for trusting us with your home. When you see this golf cart, it's not an accident. Another client is getting a roof from Gold Key Roofing.
With the Generac whole home generator installed by Lenhart Electric, you won't need to move a heavy portable generator into place. Which also means no extension cords through windows and doors or refilling gas cans. With Generac, when the utility power goes down, your home powers up. A Generac generator sits outside your home like a central air unit and runs on your existing natural gas or propane supply. It automatically kicks on within seconds of sensing a power outage, runs as long as needed, and automatically turns off when the power from the utility is restored. Lenhart Electric, put the power back in your hands.
You probably think we're going to be talking about football here today, but we're not. We're talking about health and wellness, more importantly, preventative scans. I have my friends here, Cindy and Ernie, that have an incredible story, and I'm going to let them tell you a little bit about it.
Well, thanks, Martine. You know, it's an amazing story. On February 21st, 2023, I just retired, and I was at an event for the Pittsburgh Pirates opening spring training, and the event was shagging fly balls on the first day of spring training. And while out on the field, I was shagging fly balls. After 10 minutes, I suffered a sudden cardiac arrest. The doctors on the field, they came and they performed CPR and applied an AED, brought me back to life. They got me in the ambulance. I suffered another sudden cardiac arrest. And we ended up getting to the hospital. They put 4 stents in. And while I was in the hospital, I got a call from you. You said that a friend of mine had been up in your office getting a scan, and you guys were talking about you being down in Sarasota. It was just a blessing that you gave us a call and invited us up to Tampa to talk to you about your company, and so we're fortunate to come up and meet you. So we came up and talked to you about what your company is, and I'll let Cindy tell the rest of the story.
Well, we ended up, both of us, getting body scans, and of course Ernie was fine, but they found a softball-sized tumor in my right kidney that ended up being cancer. So that image saved my life. I ended up getting it completely removed, and my health is great now, thanks to the image.
Well, I'm so glad you guys came in. And for anybody that wants any more information, you can look at us up at clearviewimaging.com, or you can give us a call. We'll give you more information on preventative scans.
This is VNN.
The Sharon has released its 2025-26 season lineup. Significant Productions, the creative force behind the Sharon L. Morse Performing Arts Center and the Studio Theater Tierra del Sol, unveiled the lineup for the Sharon's upcoming season on Mother's Day. The announcement was made on a day dedicated to moms in honor of the late Sharon L. Morse, first wife of the Villages developer Gary Morse and the mother of entertainment in the Villages. In life, Sharon was a singer as well as an avid patron of the arts. The 2025-26 season includes both new and returning acts, with shows ranging from comedians to concerts, contemporary ballet, international groups, Broadway shows, and the theater's own, the Villages Philharmonic Orchestra. Tickets for all upcoming shows and season subscription packages can be purchased at thevillagesentertainment.com or at the nearest Villages box office location. Don't miss out on your last chance to catch Lady Lake's Sounds of Spring concert series. Lady Lake is hosting the last show in its Sounds of Spring concert series from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. this Saturday at Snooki Park, featuring the Rundown Band. The band will play classic rock and hits from the 80s and 90s. Admission is free, and food trucks will be on hand selling refreshments as well. For more information, visit ladylakefl.gov. Coming up, we'll take a look at your Village's lifestyle concerts, events, and entertainment on the squares.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
Got pain? Curamin from Terry Naturally is the answer. This award-winning formula delivers safe, effective, non-addictive pain relief. How? With the most clinically studied enhanced absorption curcumin, plus other powerful ingredients. Curamin, millions of bottles sold, and the #1 brand because it works. Get pain relief or your money back. Find it at your local health food store.
As a medical doctor, I've been involved in Alzheimer's research for almost 25 years. Everyone experiences a slight amount of memory loss as we age. That is absolutely normal. However, in some people, the memory loss continues to get worse. The good news is that most people that think they have a memory problem actually just have normal memory loss related to aging. If you would like to learn more, I would highly encourage you to attend one of my free weekly seminars. We cover topics such as what is the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and are there things I can do to make my brain more resistant to Alzheimer's disease? Please call our office today for a simple 30-minute free memory evaluation. We'll walk you through the steps, including testing your memory to even see if there's a problem. You may be invited to partake in our clinical research. Through clinical research, we are searching for new medications that may help slow the progression of this disease.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Time now for the Village's Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie, here with your Entertainment Beat. The Sharon shared a massive Mother's Day announcement for 2025 and 2026 shows and subscriptions coming to the venue. One of those subscriptions is the International subscription. The International subscription features 4 shows from South Africa, Argentina, Austria, and Ireland. Select 3 or more performances for 20% off your order. Formed to celebrate the power of African gospel, Soweto Gospel Choir will be at the Sharon September 21st. Direct from Argentina, experience Tango After Dark, a dance company accompanied by sensational singers and musicians, bringing you an evening of tango January 14th. Be enchanted by the world-famous Vienna Boys Choir that will sing on the Sharon stage February 10th. Immerse yourself in a one-of-a-kind atmosphere that takes you to Ireland in Candlelight Celtic, featuring classic Irish tunes, songs, and stories, March 1st. You can check out these shows online at thevillagesentertainment.com, at a physical box office location, or over the phone. That's your beat, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Natalie. The Villages is a place to be when it comes to great musical entertainment. These are the bands scheduled to perform for you on the Squares Wednesday night. Brought to you by The Villages Entertainment and your Villages soundtrack, WVLG. A reminder to you, the Villages Prom is happening May 16th and 17th at Lake Sumter Landing, presented by Humana. For more details, tune into your Villages soundtrack, WVLG, or pick up a copy of your Villages Daily Sun. That's about all we've got for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another lifestyle show. Be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun and tune your radio into WVLG while you're out there enjoying that active Villages lifestyle. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.
This is called a bone conduction vibrator. Part of state law in Florida, right? If you're going to dispense a hearing aid, you have to have what's called bone scores. This goes on the forehead or behind the mastoid bone, right? What this does is it sends the signal through the bone, right? The inner ear picks it up. It skips the outer and the middle ear. The key to this is you might have a condition that can be treated with a surgery or a pill, a medical condition, beyond just age-related hearing loss or noise-induced hearing loss. If we don't do this test, we have no idea of knowing if you've just got that type of hearing loss, or if you need to see a surgeon in ear, nose, and throat. If you go get a hearing test and you're going to get hearing aids to treat your hearing loss, you want to make sure that you've had one of these on your head.
With 10 providers across 9 locations throughout the Villages, accessing quality hearing care has never been more convenient. The Villages Health Audiology is your trusted source for better hearing.
Plaza Lincoln in Leesburg is thrilled to introduce the all-new 24 Lincoln Nautilus. Available in gas or hybrid with luxurious standard features such as hands-free driving, surround vision cameras, heated and ventilated seats, plus our most amazing interior ever with a staggering 48-inch display. And you can take one home today with attractive offers like financing as low as 2.9%. Because at Plaza Lincoln, our drive to be the best starts with you. Highway 441 across from the Leesburg Airport.
You're always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.